Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. Right here, the subscribe button right here. You work. Check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip hop and Igbo culture by your script, Martin Ebonadi. It's okay. You work. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Ebona the 103.5 FM. Today, the fourth day of February 2025, and today is Tuesday. The time is 2 minutes past the hour of 7. It's time for newspaper headlines on Ebona the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers. But before we do that, let's go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories, making the headlines. Please stay with us.
Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, reggae, or high life musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for Ebona, the 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi, opposite Ogunike Boys, inside Leofin Residency Hotel, Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080 65 79 6599.
You're welcome back to newspaper headlines on Ebona the 103.5 FM. This morning, we are going to take you through the news, making the headlines on The Guardian, Leadership, Sun, Punch, Daily Post, The Nation, This Day, and if time permits, we are also going to take a look at Nigerian Tribune. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 77 40 or 081 39 25 6742 or 080 65 79 6599. I am Martin. Let's get started with the Guardian newspaper this morning. Viral video. Ogun suspends monarch over assault on subject. Court sentences ex-police inspector to death for murder in Lagos. NUGE urges Yobe to pay council workers 70,000 naira minimum wage. Murik false alleged tenure elongation for Ebotokun. 2 die, others injured in another Lagos-Ibadan expressway crash. Commissioner rallies town union PGs to deepen security in Anambra. Edo Assembly files suit over suspension of 18 local government chairmen. Police dismiss reports of gun duel at PDP Secretariat in Port Harcourt. Worries over Ondo Deputy Governor's continued stay in hotels. Groups play calls for Melee Kyari's retirement. Danish government seeks business partnership in Enugu. Edo Assembly files suit over suspension of 18 local government chairmen. Death toll in Plateau settlements attack rises to 7. Death toll in Plateau settlements attack rises to 7. Tinubu swears in 8 permanent secretaries, 21 RMAFC commissioners, PDP crisis. Anyanwu returns to office at Wadata House. Troops destroy 12 illegal refineries, seize 70,000 liters of stolen fuel in Niger Delta. 2 remanded over student's murder as court adjourns case. West World Bank ranks Para high in agri program counterpart funding. Loma intensifies enforcement. Waste cleanup across Lagos. Ladoja falls Akande over Ige's assassination allegation. Lagos Assembly welcomes Miranda amid Obasa's reinstatement report. Court orders interim forfeiture of digital assets linked to Chinese, Filipino nationals. Crude oil imports may persist amid permit revocation. Naira for crude reversal. Trade war. Nigeria braces for impact as U.S. tariffs signal fresh inflation concern. Telecom tariff hike. NLC begins strike today as key civil society organizations withdraw backing. How systemic graft orders impede smooth extradition in Nigeria. How systemic graft orders impede smooth extradition in Nigeria. Federal Executive Council approves 4.8 billion naira for HIV treatment amid US aid suspension. NIMET unions are resolved to postpone industrial action. Cleric urges Nigerians to support Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. NHIA increases capitation. Service fees. ECOWAS seeks free access in Abidjan-Lagos corridor. Fayemi Dawn stocks Dawn on Southwest Development Commission. Fayemi Dawn stacks Dawn on Southwest Development Commission. Edo Assembly files suit over suspension of 18 local government chairmen. We've taken this before. Eurosham reaffirms commitment to European Union Nigeria business ties. 2 remanded over students' murder as court adjourns case. Ladoja falls Akande over Ige's assassination allegation. WAEC exams still free in Lagos with TCC. LRS clarifies. Mother seeks justice over son's alleged assault by Abia Varsity security. Fresh oil spill mars excitement of Tinubu's new varsity in Ogoni. Body decries multiple container examinations by authorities. Still on the stories making the headlines on the Guardian newspaper this morning. Death toll rises to 8 in clash between Anambra government agency, Tipa drivers. UK minister announces £100 million partnership to unlock growth. UK minister announces £100 million partnership to unlock growth. FEM advocates early screening in fight against cancer. NGX deletes tourist company of Nigeria, Union Homes. Ex-NHIS boss arraigned, remanded over alleged 90 million naira fraud. Court sacks Kogi monarch, issues restraining order. National Assembly may pass 49.7 trillion naira 2025 budget this week. A federal government to establish University of Environmental Technology in Ogoni. Dead local government workers in Ebonyi receiving salaries since 2009, Algon reveals. FCT, Nigerian Security Civil Defense Corps rewards 23 personnel over outstanding performances in 2024. Federal Road Safety Corps boss urges staff to sustain productivity. Para Council boss holds a security meeting amidst rising insecurity. Manga Foundation launches free hernia hydrocele surgeries in Castena. ABS Ilori FC players are safe after accident. CRCC to build 20,000 barrel per day refinery in Equatorial Guinea. Unions dismiss alleged industrial crisis in FTHL. Kanu court sentences 5 to death for murder. Delta governor's wife seeks prayers for success of more agenda. Killers of Ogun couple, son to die by hanging. That's the much we can take from the Guardian newspaper this morning. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 or 081 or 08065796599. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning, from the Guardian newspaper, we'll flip over to the leadership newspaper. Unions blame federal government's insincerity, policy somersault for dwindling textile industry. Court sacks Ohinoi of Ebira land. Lasako Assurance offers comprehensive insurance solutions to motorists. Tinubu appoints new federal commissioners for FCC, MPC, RMAFC. Marketers adopt strategy to create petrol price stability. NLNG kicks off 2025 Nigeria Prices Award process. Canada bans US firms from contracts, cuts Elon Musk's Starlink deal. Marketers adopt strategy to create petrol price stability. Amechi's membership deepens Rivers APC crisis. Absence of defense counsel stalls trial of final year female students killers. Policy without a philosophy, a recipe for disaster. Beware of self-acclaimed miracle workers. Bishop warns Christians. Council boss laments as kidnappers kill one, abduct four in Plateau. Edo government debunks rumor of non-payment of salaries to local government workers. UK partners with financial sector to unlock global growth. Anambra APC fixes April 5th for primaries. Tinubu appoints new federal commissioners for FCC, MPC, RMAFC. Displaced Bassa natives to return home 7 years after. Compliance with court order or Compliance with court order on Mareva is completed. Declarative GHL Bala Jaoji offers scholarships to 20 Taruni indigenes. Oborowori flags off drug-free Delta campaign to combat rising drug abuse. My people's safety, my priority, Senator Katong. Nasarawa moves to develop action plan for clean energy transition. Ogun at 49. APC Youth Movement congratulates Governor Abiodun. Federal government takeover of Lafia and other airports. Nigeria facing hunger epidemic. Stakeholders, civil society organizations backs federal government's approval of 50% telecom tariff hike. Shelves protest. Federal government okays 20 billion naira for customs projects. Federal government justifies imminent tariff hike for Ban B to E. Alternative Banks releases leadership's nomination as most innovative bank 2024. World Cancer Day. Treatment cost wears. Treatment cost wears out patients, families. World Cancer Day. Treatment cost wears out patients, families. Nasarawa moves to develop action plan for clean energy transition. Ogun at 49. APC youth movements congratulates Governor Abiodun. Federal government's takeover of Lafia and other airports. Still on the stories making the headlines on the leadership newspaper this morning, Oba Mekunu Salis salutes Indian leaders, Hindus on Maha Kumbh Festival. Federal government NLC set up joint committee to review 50% telecom tariff hike. We are grateful to Tinubu for giving us Wike as FCT minister. Aduda, 1.5 million naira baby sale, murder, seven others in police net for child trafficking. Still on the stories making the headlines on the leadership newspaper this morning, Amechi's membership deepens Rivers APC crisis. Anambra Guba APC fixes April 5th for primaries. Anambra Guba APC begins sale of nomination forms Monday. APC recommits to stronger Nigeria Ethiopia ties. PDP BOT tells Anyanwu Udokoye to stay off future meetings. Showumi stakeholders seek political reforms to deepen democracy. 2027 shouldn't just be about sacking Tinubu, ex-APC vice chair. ADC builds coalition with COPDEM Justice Group. Reject APC for your children's sake. Adebayo, 2027. Reject APC for your children's sake. Adebayo. And that's the most we can take from the leadership newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the leadership newspaper, we flip over to the Sun newspaper. Federal Executive Council okays 1.334 trillion naira for Lagos Calabar Highway, 885 billion naira for major roads, bridge projects nationwide. Federal government NLC agreed to suspend telecom tariff protests for 2 weeks, set up 10-member committee. Niger Delta Development Commission empowers persons with disabilities in Imo State. Presidency urges Tinubu's opponents to stop heating up polity. Ebonyi herdsmen attack, flagrant disregard to human life. Mwifuru. NHIA announces upward review of payments for healthcare providers. Ned Nwoko defends defection, force PDP world chairman. Why Southeast should reciprocate Tinubu's diplomatic gesture. Onyike, ADF scribe. Edo, INEC opens defense as PDP Igodalo closed case against Opeboro. Nigerian political parties toddlers at centenary. Oshun 2026 West agitators storm APC secretariat, insist on zoning. Edo Tribunal, PDP, Igodalo, closed case against Governor Opeboro. Why Southeast should reciprocate Tinubu's diplomatic gesture. And that's the much we can take from the Sun newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Sun newspaper of Arugungu Fishing Festival to 2026. Kebi postpones Arugungu Festival Fishing Festival to 2026. Gombe ex-NMPP chairman defects to APC. Makinde defense diligence as Oyo gears up for Alafin's coronation. 200,000 displaced Nasarawa indigenes return home after 7 years. Gombe ex-NMPP chairman defects to APC. Makinde demands diligence as Oyo gears up for Alafin coronation. Local government autonomy NULGE cautions Central Bank of Nigeria against colluding with governors, may hire auditors. Northern Group demands release of ex-NHIS boss detained for misconduct. Monarchs, Mossop hail Tinubu over Ogun University approval. INEC to pay 1.12 billion naira to family of man killed by driver. Delta knocks Omoagege for condemning Oborowere over this day award. Adamawa Customs sees 199 million naira smuggled petrol and left PDP over Oborowere's opposition to Anioma state creation. Nwoko. Federal government strengthens fiscal management with revised cash policy. 17,000 apply for Abia teaching jobs. Ondo, Benue, Bauchi mark 49th anniversary, highlight achievements. Federal government strengthens fiscal management with a revised cash policy. Inspector General of Police not affected by 60-year retirement directive, PSC. Bauchi sponsors 50 for oil field training at US-based institute. Edo Tribunal, Igodalo, closes case against Opeboro. Northwest governors vow to tackle out of school crisis, poverty. Bola Ige murder. Ladoja demands Akande's apology, threatens legal action. Government shuts FCT illegal clinic. Jigawa arrests drivers with illegal number plates, confiscates 100. 23,000 Jigawa households get 75,000 naira cash transfer. And that's the much we can take from the Punch newspaper this morning. From the Punch newspaper, we'll flip over to Daily Post newspaper. Border enforcement. Trump passes tariffs as Canada bows. Abba Power suspends power restoration in Okwa West over persistent vandalism. Abba Power suspends power restoration in Okwa West over persistent vandalism. Uzodinma appoints another 7 new special advisors. Oshun Mayhem, Governor Adeleke, others arrest as community leaders give insight. Art, culture, tourism sector to generate $100 billion by 2030. Rising meter thefts. YEDC cautions customers against unauthorized sellers in Adamawa. Congo Rebel Alliance declares ceasefire. No rift between me, El Rufai, Governor Oba Sani. Ogun monarch suspended over molestation, assault. Transfer deadline. Romano confirms new midfielder to join Guardiola at Man City. Oluwo challenges BBC Yoruba over Luwo Gagida report. forcing people to insure their vehicles wrong. Shehu Sani, that's the much we can take from the Daily Post newspaper this morning. Still on the stories making the headlines on Nigerian newspapers this morning from the Daily Post newspaper, we'll flip over to the Nation newspaper. MFLA, Central Banks of Nigeria's vehicles purchase contract followed due process. MFLA, Central Bank of Nigeria's vehicles purchase contracts followed due process. Health sector gets $1 billion for human capital development. Nigeria will reduce external borrowing, Edun tells World Bank. Federal government subsidizing electricity with 200 billion naira monthly. Geregu makes 137 billion naira PAT up by 71%, declares dividend of 21.25 billion naira. Alleged fraud. Court remands ex-NHIS boss Yusuf in prison. NLC drops planned strike over 50% telecom tariff hike. Establishment of varsity in Ogoniland assigns Mossop. Federal Executive Council approves 1.04 trillion naira for works, FCT projects. Passage of 49.7 trillion naira 2025 budget likely this week. APC is Delta politics. Beautiful bride, says Omo Agege. Court remands 13 Chinese over alleged impersonation, constitutional breaches. Tinubu swears in 8 permanent secretaries, 21 RMAFC commissioners, $6 billion Mambila projects. Ex-minister Aguloye rearraigned on amended charge, 32.8 billion naira, not 104 billion naira disbursed as student loans, says Nelfund. Activists seeks end to lawlessness on My 12 Ojota Road. Ceylon Museum, law firm empower Nigerian artists. And still on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. CBN extends FX market access for PDCs to May 2025. You are listening to newspaper headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. We'll now go for a short break. When we come back, we'll continue on the stories making the headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Please stay with us.
Born at the 103.5 FM, ODD presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, reggae, or high life musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for Ebona, the 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at Ebona, the 103.5 FM Ogidi, opposite Ogunike Boys, inside Leofin Residency Hotel, Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080-6579-6599. Adogidi Beauty Show is here again. Nabagoa production. Police vigilante. Now my business is when I will tell you DJ radio drama, there we go. HJ radio drama, here we go. Ghana Dialogue every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. with a repeat broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Now, everyone at 103.5 FM. If you move by finish your
What is our turn to produce a senator?
There's no road, no hospital, no water, and you're talking about dividend of democracy.
I beg, wait. They never pay pension and gratuity.
Once I'm elected, I will turn this state to Dubai. Politics, politics, politics. Join us on Political Assembly on Ebonadi 103.5 FM for in-depth analysis and discussions as it concerns you. Weekdays, 9 a.m. Monday to Fridays. Political Assembly with Martin Ebeonadi. Let's talk politics and change the narrative.
Kemchutas Home Limited ekwuokwa na onye ọbụla ga-abụ landlord na nke kịta anyị na-ewetara unu Agụnechi Ibe Luxury Homes nke dị n'Ọkpana ma Asaba Delta Steeti. Emego ya survey ma rejistakwa ya n'ala nwere portable water, solar power, car parks, gardens and parks, CCTV surveillance na more. Ala a na-ekwu okwu ya didebere Summit Junction, Wintech Pumping Immigration Head Office, 3 minutes drive Milo Asaba International Airport, Government House. Anyị nwere presidential plot nke dị 450 square meter nke bụ 8 million naira maka ndị bịara n'oge. Ndị bịara tupu anyị launch anyị ga-enweta ya na 10 million naira. Anyị nwekwara commercial plot nke dị 900 square meter nke a na-ele 20 million naira maka ndị bịara n'oge. Ebe ndị bịara tupu anyị launch ya ga-enweta ya na 25 million naira. Ndị na-ewetara gị ozi a bụ ndị Kemchutas Homes Limited nke nọ na number 2 George Odinaka Street n'azụ NTA Asaba Delta State.
This estate is located at Opanam behind which tech company. For more information, please call 070-7066-0620 or 091-60-7999.
Yoga, na told you to that for bail more. I'm going to work my young person in court or what.
Conductor, biko name change. Mo kwa ni choga mna gwe problem. Name change nkita. Mba ame mkpokwa agwa. Ame mkpokwa agwa. Ano lumo mo jide mna chef. Mba what you gonna come na? Mba. Iya. Oga try be kwa ni go obuna. Bribe for corruption.
Days, wedding anniversary, traditional wedding, chieftaincy conferment, or fala, etc. Approach Ebonadi 103.5 FM Ogidi today to document your event. Ebonadi 103.5 FM offers you live coverage of your events on radio and social media, video and photo coverages, feature on magazines, photo books and others, news coverage of political and other events, Take this offer and receive a complete coverage. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080-6579-6599 or you visit Ebonade 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leovin Residency Hotel, Ogidi. Hello. Your husband said we should call you and wish you a happy birthday and tell you that he loves you so much.
Oh, thank you so much. I love him so much. Thank you very much. You people have made my day.
Come on, make a wish and we make it come true. Wish someone special a happy birthday live on air. Join the birthday splash with Metal on Ebonadi 103.5 FM, 8 a.m. Monday to Friday, and get trending gist and stories happening on the streets every day. Birthday splash for you and for all.
Kenny Harrison got a good start. It's pretty even at the moment. Now the American coming away.
McLaren dreamed of. Lando Norris wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. McLaren are world champions 2024. They win the Constructors' title for the third time. Lots more to get. A heartbeat.
Join Clip Drummer on the Sports Class, 6 p.m. Mondays to Friday on Ebonadi 103.5 FM. We love sports.
Asum coaching, senior milli, and quality security for lives and properties.
Asim Kuchen, men on governor for 24 hours. Wrap is open.
N'uche bụ ekwesịrị ime election ka ọ bụrụ free and fair.
N'uche mo, o ruru na 20th of every month. Gọọmenti akwụ anyị ụgwọ.
Sonyere anyị n'uche ndị Anambra, ka ị bụrụ uche gị. Uche ndị Anambra with something.
2 p.m. Mondays to Friday na Ebonadi 103.5 FM. Ndị Anambra.
Ndị Anambra, kwuo uche gị.
You're welcome back to Newspaper Headlines on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 081 38 39 7740 or 081 39 25 6742 or 080 65 796599. We are on to the Nation newspaper. PSC never directed Inspector General of Police retirement. Edo poll dispute. INEC tenders Beavers devices in petition by PDP. Igodalo. Edo poll dispute. INEC tenders Beavers devices in petition by PDP. Igodalo. Non-payment claim of January salary to council workers mischievous. Oluo, Yoruba history distorted in BBC documentary. Alafin, Oyo fixes coronation for April 5th. Still on the stories, making headlines on the Nation newspaper this morning. Southeast Traditional Rulers Council abolishes Eze Ndi Igbo title outside Igbo land. Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu hails Osiemi at 75. And that's the much we can take from the Nation newspaper this morning. From the Nation newspaper, we flip over the newspaper. NUPRC rice oil producers threatens sanctions over non-supply to local refineries. Donald Trump, Ramaphosa, Bika over South Africa's land expropriation law. It's nationwide. NEITI, Nigeria needs 20 billion naira annually to boost gas infractions. NEITI, Nigeria needs $20 billion annually to boost gas infrastructure. Federal government, we are committed to sound fiscal management, sustainable economic development. Tinubu swears in 8 new permanent secretaries, 21 RMAFC commissioners. Trade war, Canada, Mexico, China set to retaliate Trump's sweeping tariffs. Tuga, Bala Muhammad creating North-South dividend. European Union explores the prospects of hydropower generation in Plateau. Federal government clarifies a position on electricity tariff hike, says 200 billion naira paid on subsidy monthly. NLC shelves a planned nationwide strike to halt telecoms tariff hike. And that's the much we can take from this day newspaper this morning. From this day, I'll flip over to Nigerian Tribune. Telecom tariff hike. NLC suspends a planned nationwide protest. FEM seeks NCDMB's assistance to attract new facility. We are impressed with Enugu. Things are moving fast. Danish Consul General. Niger. Governor Bago swears in new Kasha Council Chairman. Obasanjo Dogora to deliver lecture at World Interfaith Harmony Conference. National Assembly will pass 2025 appropriation bill soon. Senator Adra Modu. Federal Executive Council approves 4.2 trillion naira for major road infrastructure projects. Biographies humanize icons. You can't present leaders as gods. Falolala. We have no constitutional power to appoint, remove Inspector General of Police, PSC. Loma intensifies waste cleanup enforcement across Lagos. Police commence third-party insurance enforcement in Oyo. Telecom tariff hike. Bauchi NLC expresses readiness to join blind protests. Alafin. Oyo government fixes April 5th for Uwade's coronation. Para emerges best in RAAMP counterpart payment disbursement. That's the much we can take from the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. And that will also mark the conclusion of all that we have for you on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Epona, the 103.5 FM. Remember, it comes your way weekdays in the morning once it's 7 o'clock. So keep a date and don't touch the dial of Epona, the 103.5 FM. Remember that you can become part of the conversation by sending your reactions via SMS or WhatsApp messages on 08138397740 or 08139256742 or 08065796599. We now flip over to our WhatsApp portal for reactions. On our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Comrade Mandi Uduago from Udumubosi, and he says, "My country people, the truth must be told. Our dear President Bola Tinubu made a wrong choice of some of his economic team members, and he says one of our problem is the parade of uh, fizzled intellectuals. Many parade themselves as intellectuals, whereas they are no more than intellectual masturbators who present analysis without providing solutions and who present cliches as a substitute for originality. Where do we go from here?" Comrade Manley Oduagu from Odumobosi, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our WhatsApp portal this morning, we have this message is coming from Honorable Obasi, aka Authority is More Than Power. And it says the celebration of Cancer Day is a welcome development because one of the dangerous diseases that disturb human being. And also, I am begging government to provide cancer prevention drugs for the citizens. Very, very important because prevention is better than cure. And also, I am giving kudos to the Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo solution for security improvements in Anambra State. And also, I want to use this opportunity to put my own expert opinion as a consultant on environmental crisis with Anambra State Ministry of Environment on environmental degradation in the state, because cleaning of our drainage system is very, very important as we are expecting rainfall season to avoid epidemic and environmental pollution. May God help Solution Governor and all the local government chairmen in the state to work in progress. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Obasi, aka Authority is More Than Power. On our SMS portal this morning, we have this message. It's coming from Chibuzo from Onitsha, and it says, APC, no promises fulfilled. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Still on our, SMS portal this morning, we have this message. This one is coming from Ogochukwu Ifechukwu from Ogidi, and she says, "The mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting upon every." Okay, the message is not complete, but thank you so much for joining us this morning. We also have this message is coming from Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe, and he says, "Now the NLC has compromised again. Hike in every social amenity. Where we will run to, we are washing." Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Honorable Onyedeka Osakwe. Well, this is the spot where we call it a day. But before we call it a day, we have this message coming in now. This one is coming from. It says, "There's no name to it. But it says today is World Cancer Day. Let's embrace our native food and avoid reckless living. This thanks Kenneth Ndubisioka for Sake from Umueze Umunashi. Okay, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Well, this is the spot where we'll call it a day on this particular edition of Newspaper Headlines on Ebonade 103.5 FM. But remember, that once is 8:20. This morning we'll be back with Birthday Splash. Till we meet again, I am Martin. Have a blessed morning.
Ebonade 103.5 FM Ogidi presents Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Are you an upcoming model, actor, rap, R&B, gospel, reggae, or high life musician? Are you trying to find your footing on social media? Do you want to earn money with talents and skills? Do not look any further. Sign up for Ebonade 103.5 FM Media Talent Hunt and Skill Acquisition Show. Today, you will have the opportunity to learn and become an expert in video coverage, photography, film editing, music production, advertising and social media marketing, content creation, filmmaking, radio drama, magazine production, and many more. Register today at Ebonade 103.5 FM Ogidi opposite Ogunike Boys inside Leofin Residency Hotel Ogidi. For more information, call or WhatsApp 080-6579-6599. Computer Homes Limited, now real estate and development company. My brother, my sister, this 2025, no be time to waste time at all. You suppose make your money work for you.
Make I introduce to you better Ogbonge Estate wey be Oxford Heights Estate, phase 2 wey dey for Ibuza, Asaba, Delta State. Work don dey go on in this estate to put better perimeter fencing and gate house.
This time, now why Computer Homes they offer massive opportunities to invest in real estate with Oxford Heights Estate Phase 2, where they for Ibuza, Asaba, Delta State. Call us on 070-0766-0620. Again, 070-7066-0620 or 091-60-79-9999. Again, 091-60-79-9999.
This estate dey for better sites. The Admiralty University, the Chinese construction company, the Coca Roundabout, and others dey near this estate. Other things wey go make life dey go siriri like street lights, potable water, good road network, recreational centers, perimeter fencing, drainage system, gate house, and others still dey.
Rush now, make you buy your own as our pre-launch price now 5 million naira and after pre-launch price 6.5 million naira. Rush now to Computer Homes Limited. Make you get your own land for Oxford Heights Phase 2, Ibuza, Asaba, for our Asaba office, where they for A3 Ben Peace Plaza opposite Mechanic Village along Asaba Expressway. Computer Homes Limited also there for number 2 George Odnaka Street, back of NTA, Asaba, Delta State. Or you visit www.computerhomeslimited.com or for Facebook and Instagram at Computer Homes Limited. Ebonade 103.5 FM. Nabakoa Production. Police for vigilante. Now my business. When I would ever be HJ radio drama, here we go. Akụkọ ihe mere n'ime ogbe. HJ radio drama, here we go. Gonna dialogue every Monday, 8 o'clock p.m. With broadcast on Saturday, 3 o'clock p.m. Now, everyone at 103.5 FM. If you move and finish your business,
Amara ni drewa di amu. Ko na ka do na na ko na ni ko na e. Nke ka ku ke wona na ma wusu na ya ma ulesi.
That's what I call the call.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody.
Okay, guys, thank you. Like, subscribe, and share. Right, see the subscribe button right here. The rock. Check this out. It's on Amazon.com. Hip hop and Igbo culture by yours faithfully, Martin Ebeonadi. Okay, the rock. Bye.